Shadow's sinister warning. The moment my shadow started moving independently, I knew it was trying to tell me something horrific. It happened on an ordinary afternoon as I sat in the corner booth of my favorite coffee shop. The sun outside cast long beams through the window, and I noticed my shadow twitching unnaturally on the floor. At first, I thought it was a trick of the light, but then it began to gesture, pointing towards the door with a sense of urgency. I tried to dismiss it as fatigue or too much caffeine, but deep down, I felt an icy dread creeping into my bones. Act 2 began when I finally left the cafe, the shadow leading me down unfamiliar streets. It seemed to dance along the pavement, guiding me through alleys I never dared explore. I followed, hypnotized by its movements, until we stopped outside an abandoned warehouse. The air was thick with tension as the shadow slipped away from my feet, gliding through the broken door, beckoning me to follow. I hesitated on the threshold, my heart pounding, but an inexplicable force pulled me inside. The interior was dimly lit, filled with the smell of decay and dust. My shadow slithered along the walls, revealing glimpses of faded graffiti and discarded remnants of a forgotten life. It stopped abruptly in front of a shattered mirror, and as I approached, I saw a reflection that was not my own. It was a twisted, grotesque face, eyes wide with terror and mouth frozen in a silent scream. I stumbled back, realizing the shadow was showing me a fate I was meant to avoid. In the final act, the full horror of the shadow's message unfolded. I understood that it had been trying to warn me of a danger lurking in my future, a sinister force waiting to consume me. As I backed away from the mirror, the shadow reattached itself to my feet, no longer independent but still charged with the urgency of its warning. I left the warehouse, heart racing, determined to heed the shadow's message and avoid the dark path it had revealed. The streets seemed a little less familiar as I made my way home, forever haunted by the knowledge that my shadow could see what I could not.